Are you dreaming of moving to Denver, Colorado? Before you pack your bag, let's dive into the real cost of living in this barbarian city. So I'm going to break down all the details you need to do to budget wisely, live comfortably in 2024. So stick around and find out if Mile High City is the right fit for you. Hey, if you know who I am, my name is Debo Phillips, your Denver real estate agent. It's your first time YouTube channel, welcome YouTube channel. And we're about to talk about the cost of living in Denver. And before you leave anywhere, please make sure you subscribe to our channel. At the end of the day, I want to be a resource for you and your realtor for life. So buying a home in Denver right now in today's market, the average price per square feet is $635, which is mind-blowing. And if you want to buy something outside the city, it's about $511. But pre-pandemic, 2019, listen to this. The average price of square feet for a home was $372. And if you want to buy something outside of the city, it was $297. So the average price of square feet was $635 today. In 2019, it was $372. About $260 price difference per square feet. And yes, we know inflation is a factor of this. Home prices are going up. People are wondering, like, can I afford? Like, what's going on? Like, this is crazy. And we have lots of inflation in the market. Market right now is still correcting, but it's getting right there. But with inventory is starting to increase a lot more right now in the market because of rates today are still high, and sellers are very motivated to sell a home, and buyers are not moving or not buying homes because they're trying to figure out what's going on. Should I buy a home? Should I wait till rates go down? And at the end of the day, is that you have to do what's best for you. But if I was in your shoes and you're a buyer, right now is probably the best time to buy a home because a lot of buyers are waiting because you don't want to wait until the market goes down or rates go down. Because when rates go down, you have a flood of buyers in the market and people are overpaying to purchase a home. So these are the numbers for price per square feet. It's just crazy how it just keeps on going up and up. And from like 2019 and we're in 2024, almost about 5 years, $260 per square feet has gone up. Home prices are not going down, unfortunately. But if you're in a market that wants to buy a home, have any questions, please leave a comment below. Another factor is utilities. On the average, for 85 square meter apartment, including electric, heat, cooling, water, and garbage will cost you around $175 a month. So internet servers with speeds with 60 megabytes or 60 millibytes per second or more is about $8 per month. So utilities do play a factor for cost of living, for living in Denver, because as I said, with inflation being high, things are expensive, like home prices, gases, food, and you want to make sure you could afford your utilities so you could properly run your house or your apartment. And as if for internet, like, it's crazy how prices are going up, but there's lots of internet providers you could check out there for you to have internet, because right now everyone needs internet at home. Depending on the provider you choose, always shop around. Like, never pick your first option when it comes to like internet or anything in life. Like, always shop around, try to find the best rates, because there's someone out there who could probably get you a better rate than this person can. Another factor for cost of living is groceries. Groceries, yeah, I know people are going to the grocery store and like, man, like, look at these cheese or look at this milk, because we know inflation is crazy. So Denver grocery prices are 6% lower than the national average. However, it's gotten more expensive than usual. So items in Colorado has increased about 35% in 5 years. So listen to this. A gallon of milk in 2018 was $2.91. Last year was $3.99. And this year is about $4.74. Wow, it's crazy. It's like, I feel like we live in for example, like Hawaii, because Hawaii like imports stuff to Hawaii and everything's very expensive. And we live in the United States and prices for milk is almost $5 per gallon. And it's just crazy how inflation does a whole factor and stuff. And like, it's sad though, because people just can't afford to buy food for their family. And there has to be a way for it to go down. And for prices of milk going up and cheese is high and everything is high and it's costing, before it would cost like maybe $100 for you to have food for 2 weeks. Now it's costing you like almost $200 for have food for 2 weeks or even a week to eat food. And so this is a factor, as I said, the cost of living in Denver is going up, food's expensive, and it's very, very important for you to budget before you move out here. Another factor for cost of living is dining. So dining, going to these restaurants are getting very expensive because you will get your receipt. You're gonna see like dining tax or server tax or tax, and you're wondering like where all these taxes come from. The reason why all these taxes come from is inflation, and they need to service their restaurant to pay the workers, so now they're adding these little taxes. And if you go out for lunch, average price for lunch now is like $20. Back then it was like $10. I mean, you're good. Now it's $20. Or if you go to a fast food restaurant, the average price for fast food, for example, at McDonald's is $12 to $14. I remember back in the days getting, it said a number one Big Mac meal will cost you about $6 with sandwich, fries, and the drink. Now it's between $12 to $14 because inflation is playing a huge factor to what's going on. But the cool thing about Denver, they do have some food trucks. And if you're in Denver, let's support the food trucks because these people are working nice and hard to have a talent to create good food for people like us to eat. So when you see these food trucks, go out there and support them because Denver has over at least 100 food trucks around there, and there's some good ones out there. Salary is going to play a big factor before you move to Denver. And we know inflation is literally killing the market, and I feel that companies need to pay people more money because stuff is not cheap in Denver. The average adult salary needs to be about $107,000. Wow, I think we are treading like California because I know for low income in San Francisco and California is $140. But anyways, so which translates to $51.24 an hour. For a family of four, 2 working adults, you would need a combined income of $272,000, $250,000. Wow, like what is going on? Like, you sit down and you think about those numbers like, I need $107,000 if I was single. But if I have a family, me, wifey, 2 kids, and both of us have to work, for us to live comfortably, we need $272,000. Holy cow. So it's crazy that what is going on in Denver, like things is not cheap. And I feel like you need to have more streams of income. Like if you are a single person, you live by yourself, you can't rely on one income. You need to find a way to have multiple streams of income. Like now how it is in 2024, we need to find and have multiple streams of income. Like one income is just not enough. Like you have to think of ideas, like find ways how to build passive income. Passive income is always a goal for everyone because making money in your sleep is amazing, but passive income is the way to do it. So I've talked about many factors before moving to Denver, or the cost of living in Denver in 2024. So here are some tips that I want to share with you. So if you're planning to move to Denver, find a way to have a budget. Like what can I afford? If you're moving, most likely it would be rent, it could be job relocation. Find a way to budget, like how much do I need for expenses? And the rule though, it says like 50% will go to like your housing expenses and whatever. 30% could be like personal bills and whatever. And 20% could be like savings, like 50, 30, 20 is the rule. Number 2, shop around. So if you're moving to Denver or relocate to Denver, shop around for rates. Car insurance, internet, anything, just shop around. Like just don't rely on one option. Like shop around. Another tip is explore your transportation options. If you're a person that needs a car, let you know insurance could be very pricey because of hail, and if you go up to the mountains, of falling rocks. Or if you're a person who could, like, depending on how far you live from work, it could walk, ride a bike. Or if you don't have a car and you need public transportation, you could take the bus or train. So this is another way that you could do. Another tip that I want to say and end as well, enjoy the outdoors. Colorado, I feel like lots of people are moving into Colorado and the population is growing because they see what Colorado has to offer. People are loving the weather, 300 days of sunlight. People love going to these mountain towns. These mountain towns are so unique because you see mom and pop shops and people who live there. Also, people love going hiking, kayaking, biking. There's so much. Camping, skiing, snowboarding, golfing. There's so many outdoor activities. So if you're a person who loves the outdoor activities, come here. And also I want to say thank you for watching my video. If you still haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment below. If you know anyone who is thinking or relocating to move to Denver, please share this video with them, and I'll see you soon.